going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of 69 Baja Outdoors. I've been feeding the deer here at the house for quite some time now, and I usually go out there in the morning, sprinkle some corn. It's getting cold here soon. Well, today it's 38 degrees this morning, so it's pretty chilly, which about to switch over to soybeans. But corn is not good to feed deer in the wintertime because of the carbohydrate intake. They go through a metabolic change in the wintertime to feed on woody browse, and the corn's not good for them because they can't process it, I guess is the right word to use. But anyway, I've been feeding the deer for quite some time, and I've recently found an 8-point that has been chasing my does. So I don't want to keep going out there all the time to spook them. So what I've done, I don't have a couple $100 to go buy a feeder. I did have an old feeder motor laying around, and I took a cat litter bucket. I did have to add a pan because this thing shoots like corn 30 feet in all directions. So we're gonna try and keep it in one direction, or at least 180 degrees, give or take, and then whatever lands on the bottom is fine. But anyway, my cat litter bucket. We're gonna make a feeder bracket out of some leftover angle that I have laying around. I only really need 3 pieces. We're going to utilize the pulley from an old come-along and some steel plate. And I'm actually gonna get to play with my plasma cutter today, which I haven't played with in a long time. So I'm kind of like a little kid in the candy store right now. So I drew it up on Original AutoCAD. And for those of you that don't know what Original AutoCAD is, there it is. So without wasting any more time, let's get to it. Again, this is 1/4-inch plate. It works great, man. It really does. Works really great when you have the ground hooked up. Ah! So these pieces here are just some angle I've had left laying around, and I've took the liberty of sparing you guys the issue of me basically cleaning up where I'm going to weld and notching everything. At this point, I'm just going to throw it together, or tack it together, I should say, and I will high speed that so I don't bore you guys to death. This is the piece that's going to be up on the tree. A strap up here, strap on the bottom, and then the gusset, which is why that's cleaned off. My little bracket that you, ow, son of a biscuit. All right, so that was sharp, by the way. So this is it. So that's gonna hang like so. Pulley will hang from here, and my rope will go through the pulley. So that's that. I'm in a hurry trying to get this up before this evening, roughly. But I still got to paint this thing. For what it is, it's perfect. the feeder's been hanging for a few days, and so far so good. As a matter of fact, the evening after we set it out, we went out there, and when it went off, my son said that he had seen 4 deer run up the hill behind the feeder. So we're gonna zoom in so you guys can see them running up the hill. Apparently it did scare the shit out of them, but they'll get over it, and believe me, they're polishing up every kernel that hits the ground. So the feeder is set to go off here in a couple of minutes. We're gonna go outside and check it out. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, and I'd love to thank my subscribers. There it goes. In case you were wondering why my hood was up. I mean, it's cold, but I didn't want cold kernels going down my back. I want to take a minute to say thank you to each and every one of you. I greatly, greatly appreciate the support. I appreciate the subscriptions. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And don't forget to click that like button. Feel free to leave comments. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Until then, tight lines, happy hunting, and be safe and be kind.